Slater, and you're watching the 6th video in a series of videos about ADHD. I want to talk today about creating hope for those of us with ADHD. A lot of us are used to making the same mistake over and over again, and we don't always know why. We don't understand that, as we've learned in previous videos, that our learning curve is slower, so we're going to make mistakes over and over again, and it will take us maybe longer than other people to learn something new. We're the kid that got in trouble a lot for being disruptive or doing things that we shouldn't do, and sometimes got in trouble when we didn't realize why we were getting in trouble, so we feel like we're, a bad kid. And because it takes us a long time to learn something new, we'll make resolutions, and then it'll go great for a couple of weeks, and then we'll fail at that resolution. And so we're in this continual cycle of, I'm failing, I can never do what I want to do, I'm not good enough, I try so hard and I never succeed. We tend to be very creative and make a lot of plans, but then don't follow through on them. We talked about that in the first video. And then making those plans and not following through reinforces to us again, something must be wrong with me. Why can't I do it? And so it's really important for us to create a sense of hope when we're teaching children or adolescents with ADHD. The first thing I like to talk to the girls at New Haven about is the shame cycle. They do something that maybe they meant to do it, or maybe they didn't mean to do it. And they realize pretty quickly that it was the wrong thing to do. And a lot of times ADHD people feel things very, very deeply. And they'll go directly to a place of, I'm so stupid, how come I always do this, I'm a horrible person. So they make a mistake and go directly to feeling bad in a place of shame. Well, as we talked about in our last video, when we get this low frustration tolerance, this mood dysregulation, something happens that we didn't expect, and then add to that the fact that we can't express ourselves verbally very well, right? So they make a mistake, they feel really bad about it, and then they're going to just have a meltdown, freak out, to heck with this, I'm done trying, break something, yell at someone. And then in that rageful situation or that emotional situation, they make a mistake again. They do something else that they didn't mean to do. They feel bad about it again. Their emotions go crazy. They make a mistake. And so I'll talk with girls about how this cycle happens. And the goal is to teach them that there's a way for us to learn. That yes, it's harder than maybe it is for other people, but that it's still possible. So giving them a sense of hope. When we're correcting them, we're not saying to them, why did you do this again? How many times do I have to tell you? Why can't you get it together? We're saying, I'm disappointed that this happened again. How can we, try it again? Is there something we can do different next time? Creating a sense of, you're not a horrible person, you're not a failure, you made a mistake and we're going to try something different. Encouraging them, to keep trying and trying and trying, because it can be very disheartening. And maybe looking at it in the sense of, instead of an endless circle of feeling bad and making mistakes, maybe change it and think of it in the sense of an upward forming spiral. So they're making a mistake and they're feeling bad about it, but then hopefully they're learning from it. And maybe they're making that same mistake again and feeling bad about it, but instead of using that feeling of feeling bad about it to make themselves feel worse and angry and emotionally reactive, taking that feeling and using it to propel them into trying something new. And so as educators, as parents, it's really important for us to give them a sense of hope, a sense that this is not going to last forever, that it may take a little bit longer, but I believe in you. Being patient with them when they get frustrated, instead of saying, oh, just, try again, I can't believe you're giving up already. Just be sympathetic and understand that it's disheartening and can be frustrating, but that we can give them hope and we can help them to overcome this challenge that they have in this life. Thanks for watching.